This is RoarBasketball.com, and I'm here up atop a high hill at Central Park, New York, and this one's for you, Brisbane, San Francisco. This is a joint, okay? It's a bad habit. It's used for smoking pot. But you know what else is bad? Eating Wendy's and Mickey D's every night of the week, but people do it. Drinking is bad, and people do it. Why? Because it's legal, plain and simple. My advice is to you, man, if you like smoking pot, fine. But if it doesn't get in the way of your everyday life, then you're okay. Keep it moderate, as long as you can do it and not become a pothead. There's a difference, okay? People who are alcoholics and drunk all day can't seem to do normal things, get fired from jobs. All kinds of bad habits. Not going to the gym and becoming a lazy fat ass is a bad habit. And while I was over here, I met a great guy named Max. I'm introduced to him. He has some great point of views as well. Come on up. How you doing, Max?
Hey, what's happening?
Chilling, man, chilling.
All right.
This guy is great. Max here was a former competitive surfer, and he's been to where? Hawaii?
Yeah, Hawaii, everywhere. Australia, Hawaii, you name it, I've probably been
Rock
there.
out, man.
Yeah.
All right, and do you smoke?
Yes, I do smoke.
How often?
Once a night.
Once a night. Do you ever drink?
Very rarely, maybe about twice a month.
Okay. Have you ever been like blasted drunk out of your mind?
3 times in my life.
Your entire life?
In my entire
Can I
life,
ask how
3
old you are?
times. 35.
35. I think I've been drunk like 16 times. I'm 22. All right, and why don't you drink?
I don't like the idea of having no self-control. In one instance, the first time I ever got drunk, I was 21. I was legal to drink. And what I didn't like about going out with my friends and getting drunk was I couldn't remember what happened the night before.
Yeah.
And then obviously it's the hangover, you know, of not remembering like what's going on and the pain you have to endure about trying to function after you get drunk.
Now you got drunk once, the first time.
Yeah, my first time getting drunk.
And you're at a diner, right?
Yeah, I was with a diner. I was in a really good mood, and I invited my friends. I said, hey, you know what? Let's go out to eat, you know, and I'm treating, which is very unlike me. I normally don't do stuff like that.
He's not a baller. It's okay.
After I said I would pick up the bill,
yeah, and
I wound up skipping out on the bill, and the bill was for like me and 12 people.
On the entire bill?
On the entire bill. The bill was like well over $200, but the diner was so busy, was inundated with people, and the waitress was running around. This had to be like 1991, 1992 when this happened. And I wound up leaving one of those you're accepted free membership plastic credit cards that, you know, it doesn't have your name, it says your name here. I wound up slipping it there and just leaving it.
Do you remember any of it?
No, unfortunately, my friends told me the next day. I don't recall me inviting these people out or anything like that.
Yeah. And
the next day I woke up with such a bad hangover.
Yeah.
I called up my friends and I was like, hey, what happened? You know, I really don't remember that much from what happened the night before. And they explained everything that I did.
All right. Now, people who drink, whatever, on a regular basis, not alcoholics, is drinking altogether a terrible thing?
No, I don't believe if you do it in moderation.
All right. How about smoking?
Pot?
Yeah.
No, if you do it in moderation, I don't think it's a bad thing.
Because you're stable, correct?
Well, I believe with the pot, you have more control over what you can do than what you do with alcohol. With alcohol, I think you don't have as much willpower or as control over it. So I think there's a limit where if you drink too much, you don't remember anything and you don't control what you're saying or what you're doing. Yeah. With pot, I think for me, the 3 bad things that happen, and I wouldn't consider them all bad, is I get sleepy, I get hungry, and I get horny. And that's about it. That's all that happens to me.
And weed enhances that, so it's okay. Food tastes better. And,
oh, hell yeah.
Who needs a girl, right? When you're
yeah.
Rock on. Max, I appreciate it.
Yeah, anytime.
You rock.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks a lot, man.
All right.
There you have it. If you like to smoke and it doesn't get in the way of things, do your thing. It's just a habit. All right? There are worse things out there than smoking pot. Hence why so many people are trying to make it legal. This is Ask Roar and TV, bro. Take it easy.